Hey Diva Gals, today we're going to show you how to get the perfect smoky eye with the makeup maven herself, Eve Pearl. So you can go from this to this. Keep watching.
Primer's job is to hydrate your skin and to make your skin smooth and ready to accept anything you put on top of it without sort of sliding off. Because many of us have issue that our skin might be too oily or too sensitive or too dry and kind of harsh, and makeup doesn't just go on smooth. So a primer should just be smooth on your skin. I'm going to use this palette on you because you're a girl on the go. This will give you everything. It'll give you your foundation, your concealers, a little blush, and this is an eye primer, and this is an illuminator. So when you want to illuminate or turn any one of your shadows into a little bit of a cream, this will do that too. And a little bit of the side too. This is how we begin. Close your eyes. We do 1, 2, and I'm just going to do part of your forehead. When you're doing it yourself, do your entire forehead. This is a non-latex sponge that I made a little bit wet. This, you can look straight ahead. You look straight. You see how, I want you to see how kind of crazy it has to start out looking and not be scared of it. Instead of wasting too much time using the brush to apply, close your eyes down. When I put that one little amount of the foundation on your eyes, I use the sponge to do all the work. And when you use the sponge that's slightly dampened, it makes the makeup, which is also skincare, kind of emulsify into your skin. So there's the base. It's there. That's how fast that process is. We're going to give you the Diva palette. Okay, this right here was going to give you all the basic colors that you need. And these are all beautiful jewel tones, but you can use gorgeous tones when you're doing either a smoky eye or a very classic eye. We're going to do this. Maybe we'll use a little bit of that ultimate palette just to give you some, I think we'll use a combination because this will be terrific, these two colors for your eyebrows. We'll use them all. When you're doing a liquid liner, even if you don't have a steady hand, if you just hold it parallel to your eye, you can make little dots, even like dot, 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 and it will work. And it never has to be perfect because I'm going to show you how to smoke it out. And smoking it out is a code word for, I'm going to take a crazy looking liner that's not even, and I'm going to smush it. Make it as thick as you like, as thin as you like, as long as you stay close to the lash line. Because you never want to have that separation between your lash and your liner. That's when it looks not sharp. So we begin there. The next step we do as we make a smoky eye is we want to take a little liner brush. Here we go. Alright, and we're going to use our Diva palette. If you don't want to choose a color, just use them all the darker ones. So I'm going to do like a little black, a little blue, a little green. Doesn't matter because we're going to put them together so no one knows what color you really have. And it's going to look beautiful and no one will be able to identify saying, oh, look at her blue eyeshadow, look at her green eyeshadow. A little bit of all these on both sides of the brush just once. And now I'm going to create a little bit of the contouring because you want to contour your face, you want to do a little contour on your eyes. I'm going to do a little contouring here. And this does not have to be perfect. Just go from your lash line halfway up towards your eyebrow. Same thing here. Just halfway up from your lash line to your brow. And you already have this beautiful crease. Just stay right there. Don't go too far in because then it starts getting muddy looking. And when you're going out here, try to keep it up and out. You always look like a ballerina. And don't worry, we're not going to make it look too pointy, but again, whatever you do to one side, just do to the other. And I'd rather this starts out with a lot of product. And you see, I didn't even go like this to try to get off the excess makeup. I want to have all the pigment on the brush so I can get it onto your eye. And that's why it's faster. Don't worry about wiping anything off. We'll do that at the very end. We take, this is a little mixer blender brush, into a little bit of the 2 rose colors. Just mix it. And then we put this right on the edge of your eye, shadow, and then on the top. And we go back and forth like a little windshield wiper. And that's how simple it is to blend it out. And I'm going to layer this, because when you layer, you still want to make it look kind of natural and beautiful, but layering helps make sure that you can wear this all day long, all night long even, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to still stay beautiful and look natural. So the same colors, let's say I want to give you something extra, a little bit extra wine or a little bit extra blue, let's say. You can do that. Now there's layers, yet it's not harsh looking.
No, the lines are really soft.
That's what you want. You want people not to notice your beautiful makeup. You want people to notice your beautiful face, your beautiful eyes. That would be the goal. No more product on this brush the second time around. I'm just using the excess just to smooth it out. The Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, this little gold color. I love this little gold color. A little bit of this gold and rose. I'm going to use those for your inner lid. The next step, lashes. These are very natural looking lashes. There are 109s because we still like to look natural, right? It takes a lot of work to look natural. It's very easy to look not natural. So these 109s, when you take them, first we have to measure them to see how long. Close your eyes 1 second, because sometimes you have to cut lashes if they're too long. I'd rather you cut them than have them look, you know, like little caterpillars. Open for a sec. But for you, it's going to be perfect. So look, there we go. So
We are starting to get done now. That's right. The lashes go on.
Once the lashes, yes. And there's not a look. When you're doing lashes on yourself, you use 2 tweezers. That's the trick, is using 2 tweezers. I do a tiny little push up against it to have it almost like drying up. And this is a very weird feeling, but when I attach your lashes, it's going to pull yours up and pull the other ones, the fake ones, down. Now, that same little eye palette that I used before, the Ultimate, the one that had the rose and the gold, I'm going to take a little bit of this brown, a little bit of this black together, and I'm going to start right here on the edge of your brow. And any of these shadows you can use wet or dry. And even though your hair of the style that you're wearing today could be darker, you never want to just put black on your brows. You want to stay with brown, dark brown. If you want to add a little bit of black just to give it some pop, but I would say try to stay with a warm, rich brown. One more time with the liner, because at this point when you look in the mirror, sometimes your lash might not connect like with the liner. So the liner is a great way to totally hide where the lash is. And here's how you get to the inner corners. Look right here where my hand is. See, I was holding your forehead so you didn't move your full, and I'm going